Alright everyone, I'm going to find a spot here without shit all over the floor. That's what we get around here, there's a lot of shit all over the floor, you know. But this is a special video for patients here. First of all, I want to say I played flag football last night with patients. And I was charted, they have to chart good on me, but they also have to say, I scared everyone. When I got the ball, my eyes go like Mandura. I'm in at 100, they think I'm gonna snap like my angry 100, right? My footing, and I would never play, right? My footing like a professional football player. My score, right? Make up my eyes. As soon as I get a hold of the ball and they pass it to me, my eyes like Mandura goal, right? From the Ratu anime, when they're doing the blocks, you know, that one, right? When his eyes go like, he looking around, seeing I'm doing that. That's every time I get the ball, right? I don't know how they chart on me. Was I participating well or scaring everyone, right? At any rate, that's one thing to watch out for, is how you express yourself during sports at mental institutions, right? That's not what this is about, though. This is about, I'm going to help you get consent to treatment. Now, consent to treatment, how do we get that when we're a patient? Look at the patient's Bill of Rights. Before you listen to this right now, go look at it. It's posted on your ward. And look at it after you've listened to this video with a critical mind. How to get the right treatment plan you can be comfortable with if you need hard medicines. Let's say they want to inject you with a medication. Let's per se, right? So, all right. Number one, this is what you want to say to your doctor. Exact words. Click the description and highlight this text and memorize it. Doctor, I'm experiencing this rare but common, either life-threatening or harmful. Look up, what is it? Look up on the internet what you're experiencing, the side effect, and tell this if it's life-threatening or if it's just harmful. And what is actually harmful about it? Like, is it really harmful or is it just normal? Side effect from medication. What is the medication you are prescribing me? This may not be the right medication for me. Is there a way we can try to either lower the dose at first instead of changing it abruptly, or would switching my antipsychotic medication to a different one that has less potential to cause that particular side effect a better idea, instead of refusing the medication without consulting, getting symptoms to return, getting admitted then, and shouting in hysteria at the nurse, ending up in seclusion with a chemical restraint injection. Because doctors judge you on the maintaining ability to concern to intensive treatments and other forms of impulsive blah. You see what I mean? That he still might change it if that happened, but with the dose lower on a different medication. I know it seems bullshit, but that's the fact, right? Yeah, I know you're also thinking bullshit, right? Yeah, but in that case, imagine the doctor, if you said the first thing I said instead of that, the doctor says, well, if you don't mind sedation in the morning or weight gain, there's alternative options. Olanzapine is a good medication, typically causes weight gain excessively. If you think you can maintain not eating so much olanzapine Zolodox, and newer pill has less serious side effects than that one you're experiencing. That might be a good thing, but it's about sedative in the morning. You can take a few cups of coffee. It usually gets less sedative after that during the day, so it's taken at night. If you agree to take the meds in the pill form, that's probably what he will say. If they want to inject you, because you won't agree to take the pills, because you came in refusing medication without consultation, the symptoms return, get to medication, shouting, hysteria, right? Okay, well. Number 2, do not say your clozapine is not working. It does not work. Clozapine does not work. You are not being funny saying that. Clozapine is only given to people with extreme psychosis because they refuse injectable antipsychotics. Newsflash to them, you're giving them blood work every 2 weeks. You're getting a needle every 2 weeks, and the injectable medications are only once a month or once every 3 months. Think really hard about that. The injectables can be decreased if you ask or agree for a mood stabilizer to be added to your pill regimen, and a small dose of Haldol for PRNs, that means as needed, or Ativan as needed, when you feel upset. And this is how consent to treatment works. You consent to have treatment. If you want to get consent to treatment to go off your meds, that's not consenting to treatment, right? So then you have a substitute decision maker. Because you're not consenting to treatment if you want to get consent to treatment to go off your meds, right? My mental status, you all see me from home. I had consent to treatment allowed since day one of being here. Why? I consent to treatment. I realized right away, this is bad. This is very bad. If I don't agree to anything, they're going to do this to me, right? I had to agree to a lot of shit I didn't like to get to where I am with only 4 milligrams of Haldol a day on my regimen now, right? And the mood stabilizer and the PRNs that are offered. And yes, but not about going off my meds, but when I'm in a withdrawal, right? Refuse, get symptoms, medic, shout, hysteria, because she said that, right? That's wrong. Okay. Well, number 3, this is how consent to treatment works. You work with your treatment team. Number 4, if you use street drugs, Haldol is the best medicine. I know this is the case because I've been on everything, even Thorazine. Thorazine was my favorite one that went off the market. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you the bullshit between stuff right now because doctors will hate me for saying it, but I will say it. Clozapine does not stop psychosis, and chlorpromazine, Thorazine, does not have side effects. Okay, so I know that you should lie about using street drugs, but when you take street drugs, the side effects from Haldol will disappear. Methamphetamine calms you down, get it, you know? And if you ask for a PRN of Haldol, if you're stoned and you're being loud and can't control your behavior, this shows the treatment team that you are compliant to treatment. And then you can make your own medical decisions. You don't have to be crazy, off the wall, right, when you're stoned. No one likes that, you know. But that's why you're here. When the meds suck, we know. Yeah, they do. They suck. The meds fucking suck, eh? Why would you? They fucking suck. But just comply and be patient. Don't, now, right? Watch the other patients be unpatient and then ring the bell, right? Yeah. I'm not ringing that bell. Not even if I'm late. I'll be late and lose my privileges for 24 hours so that I don't have to ring the bell. And watch them. She's not ringing the bell. Okay, now go read the patient bill of rights again. You might need a substitute decision maker. Or not. Peace out.